Good morning, Plymouth. This is the Royal Naval Hospital down I Street in Stonehouse. It's called the Millfields now, and you're not allowed to in it because it's security at the door, but we've got permission today, so I'm going around the Royal Naval Hospital. Oh, fantastic. This hospital was built in 1758, designed by Alexander Rovehead, and he wanted it to be the best hospital around, and I do believe it is. But we got an exclusive today. One of my followers is taking me around. This is Maxie Two Steps, still in the Royal Naval Hospital. Yes, there's the sundial that everybody keeps banging on about. Now you saw it, now watch the view. Look at that. Oh, magnificent is that. It don't look like an hospital, does it? Oh look, that one's for sale. I wonder how much that is. Look at that, all the way around. Wow. You would never believe this was an hospital. You think you're somewhere, a different part of the world. And this one here, this sundial, this is 1800s as well. Look at that though. Can you imagine that? Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, the dogs, I think they just wait.
Look at that. Wow. This is just unbelievable. Wow. There you go, we're a bit new now. This is 1901 building over the other side. But they did used to put layers and layers and layers on. Whoever was in charge at the time, they said, oh, we put some buildings over there, we're getting bigger. Look at these buildings. These are either side, I reckon. Look at these gates. Oh, they've been restored. Oh, look at them. They have got the crest. Look at that. I'm impressed with that. You've got the anchor, you've got the unicorn, you've got the lion. I'm no good at Latin, but I'm sure one of my followers can tell me what that means. He did last time. And look at this bell. Look at that. Originals. Oh, I'm not kidding you people. I am so glad I have come in here today. Look at that. Oh look, gatehouse down there. It's come in there from the creek. Look at that bell. Oh, happy days. That bell could tell you some stories, you know. Oh, that is fantastic. Good morning, Plymouth. I'm in Millfield today, which used to be the Royal Navy Hospital. And this, look at this. It's a church in the middle of an hospital. Mind you, when they had hospitals, they always had chapels, churches. Look at that. That's 18th century I've ever seen it. Look at the windows. And we got an exclusive because one of my followers, really lovely person, let me in today. Isn't that good? Because as you know, you're not allowed around here without an escort. But look at that window. That is absolutely, I bet you it's gorgeous inside. But they sold it now, so we can't go in there because it's all fenced off. But you get the idea. It's absolutely wonderful. Oh. Now look at this. For a house, people, it's the water tower. Wow. Oh, and guess what's right next to it? Now you wouldn't believe this. A morgue. 1868. Now look at the work around that. Look at the windows. I'm not allowed to in, as you know, because people live there, but you get the idea. And look at that gorgeous tower. Whew, I like the shape. Fantastic. Look at that. I just love every building. Look at the columns up. You would think you're somewhere else in the world, wouldn't you? But you're not. And look at that dome. This used to be their blocks. The old servicemen and wards Yeah. Bet you it's gorgeous inside. Oh, this is the front. Because I couldn't get around here just now. Look at the front of that. Oh, I just love that. This is Makes 2 steps still in. The Royal Naval Hospital. See this gate here, this archway? Now, where the green is, it used to be water. They used to bring the soldiers up, all the way up Stonehouse Creek, Victoria Park, and then they used to bring them in here. This is the back way. This is the original cobblestones. Now look at this. As you know, I'm into my ceilings. Look at that. And look at the walls. And here, reclaimed baggage, look. Just in case anybody lost anything. Now look at these gates, people. Originals. Isn't that lovely? And then across the other side, the arches over there, that was another hospital. But all the way through the green, right up through Stonehouse Creek and down here was water. And that's why this tunnel is behind us. Because they should bring the wounded soldiers in. Into the reception rooms, look. Book them into the hospital and take them up in the horse and carts. Now you can't imagine that, can you? Oh, it's fantastic. Here you go, more rings. Right next to the gate. Yep, so here they must have moored up there, well, tied up their horses while they went in. Fantastic. Look at this. This is the Admiral's house. Just happens to be the biggest house on the block. But look at that doorway. That is absolutely fantastic. This is the old chaplain's house. Why is it they always had the biggest house on the block? Chaplains. Is it because they had congregation, or was it just I got the biggest church in town. Look at that wall there, look, that's gorgeous, that wall, look at that. That's original. Oh, and look at these. Wow. That is like just walking back in time. Look at these, look. Oh, granite, and they got the tie-ups, look. See that? Most probably come down and visit the old vicar and say, tie me horse up, look. Look at that. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, and look at the lights. Isn't they gorgeous? Oh, this is just, I just don't know what to say, people. Look at them, look. Hey, look at this house. Isn't that glorious? Wow. Oh. And this is why we got the rings over there, people. Look at this. This is the old stables. Isn't that fantastic? Look at that. I love that red brick. This is just unbelievable. Wow. Having a walk. Oh. Get yourself lost here. Look at that. This is things you haven't seen before, people. Look at that, a whole row of stables. Wow. Fantastic. Can you see the original? Look, see that? Look? This is where the water come up, and this is where they used to tie their boats up to bring them into the hospital. And that's the original, people. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, this is where all the horses and everything was kept. Look at it. Wow. Look at this stonework. And look, oh, I tell you, I'm all in all here. Look at this wall. This is a boundary wall. School behind it. They're all pleased that they got a boundary wall. But look at that. You can imagine all the horses here, can you? Very unusual bits around this place, so I'm just filming them. If anybody knows what they are, can you tell me? But look at these walls. They're all around. They're fantastic. Yeah, but it's just unbelievable, this is. Wow. This place is absolutely huge, people. Huge. Yeah. As I say, I've got an exclusive today from one of my followers, and I'm taking them up on this and doing every inch of this place. It's beautiful. Fellows Court. They turned this old place into a gym, so everybody who lives here can keep fit. Isn't that good? I suppose they got to have one of they really. But this is just absolutely gorgeous. The buildings are fantastic. Look at that. Look at the dome with it. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Nothing. Wow, look at that. They're also petite, but the word with the brickwork is just unbelievable. I'm still in all of this brickwork because wow, it's the columns, people. Columns. And they've got little buildings like this all around. Yeah. How cool is that? Oh, that is such a glorious church in the middle of the Millfield. Look at that. I love that. Then kick you out.
Then kick you out again, yeah.
Oh, unbelievable that is. Oh, look. Wow. Here's another one, look. Isn't that gorgeous? Wonder what they're going to turn them into. Oh, there's the building, look. Wow. Columns, people. You know, I like me columns. Oh dear. 1800, you can't believe it, can you? And it's still standing. Oh, it's terrific. These pop up all over the place, people. So, lovely bit of granite. There you go, look. Look at the size of those chimneys. Wow. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Nice. They've got the original lights, look. Imagine coming down here in your horse and cart with gas lights. This is the old laundry house. Look at that, how big it is. Ready? I'll walk around the corner and look how big the laundry is. Mind you, they had lots of sailors in here, didn't they? And sick people from all around. Oh, look at the size of that. Wow. My laundry don't look like that. Wish it did. And this is the back of the laundry. Look at the size of that. Oh, how cool is that? That is unbelievable. But mind you, they did need a big laundry in those days. But look at that boundary wall. That is just absolutely fantastic. See that yellow building up there? That used to be the operation theatres. How cool is that? Wow. I think it's fabulous.